Hey everyone, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect Arion to your MCP servers. As you will see, it's very simple. And in this example, we're going to connect a file system server or MCP server to Arion and see how it works, how we can leverage it. And then you will also see that we already have some MCP servers in the project, so you can use them or you can create them yourself. So let's dive into it and see how it works. Okay, so the first step is to go to the MCP servers page, and in here you can see the list of the servers that you have already connected. For example, I already have one, and now I want to add the file system one. But to show you what it looks like, I'm already in the project folder. So if I go to cd MCP servers, I can see some of the MCP servers that we already have, and what I'm interested in is the file system or file operations. So let's go to that file operations, and right now there's only one MCP server in this file operations folder. So let's take a look at it and see what's in it. So there are a couple of things in this MCP server that you can see. For example, the list there, which is that shows the list of the directories, or the get home path that shows the actually path to the home of your operating system, depending on what operating system you are using, and find files that just for example, if you are looking for a specific file, you can use that, and some of the things that you can yourself add. So we use as you saw, we use, if I go to the first line, we use fast MCP for that. And you can use any MCP library if you want to, so it's up to you, but fast MCP, as the name shows, it's really easy to set up, and it's also fast at the same time. And now we want to connect Arion to this MCP server and set it up. In here, I just add a new MCP server. So first of all, you can just add the MCP server by filling out these actually fields, or you can just use this form or this JSON format and then copy and paste them in here. Now let's create one using the normal view of adding the MCP server. So I say that file, I just call it file system, okay? And then it asks me what is the connection type. So if you hover on this question mark, it shows you what's the difference between the two options that you have in here. So you can use the standard input-output protocol, or you can use an HTTP, which is the remote server. So in this case, based on the format that we have, we want to use the stdio. So in this case, based on what we have and the way that we created our MCP server, Python, we need to use the stdio or stdio format, which is a local process. And here it asks for the executable path, which is the path to, in this case, the Python runner that is going to run this MCP server. And here you can also see the command arguments. The command arguments, for example, in this case, is that, okay, so you now have the Python executor. Now what this Python executor should run, okay, in this case is actually the MCP server itself. So I paste the MCP server path in here, and now I have to just put the path to my Python executor. So now I'm going to ask it a question that requires, calling one of the tools in the file system MCP server, and let's see how this works. For example, I say that list all the files I have on my desktop. Okay. So you see that it first calls one of the tools in that file system MCP server, in this case the get home path, and then you can also see the full path of the MCP server that tool is coming from. So this dialog is really important, because if you deny it, it will not call that tool at all, and if you allow it, it will call that tool. So this is important because it's actually a safeguard for you to see if the tool that is being called in that MCP server is actually secure. So for all these MCP servers that we have in the project, they are secure, and they don't delete things. They just check things, list things and things like that, but they don't do any deleting. So for other MCP servers that you add, this is very important that you review the different tools that are going to be called. So for this one, I just allow. And then the second one is actually called to list all the files in my desktop. And again, for each tool, you'll see this pop-up shown because it's really important to just track the execution of different tools to make sure that everything is secure. And you can just make it to be not shown if you want to. It's up to you, and it's only for that session. So if you open up a new session, everything will be reset. And then I also allow this one. So you see that it will go through what I have on my desktop, and then it just shows all the data or all the files that I have. In this case, only these ones. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and work with different MCP servers, connect Arion to them, to secure ones, and share your thoughts with us. Let us know how and for what you are using MCP servers in Arion, and what are the things that you think we should add to improve your experience. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.